Look at that. The first battle of the day, and you've already surrendered. You call yourself the master of your destiny. You've got the vision board, the 5-year plan, and a collection of self-help books that you've definitely intended to read. But the second a $150 plastic rectangle tells you it's time to move, you abdicate the throne for 9 more minutes of mediocre sleep. If your life were a kingdom, the peasants would be revolting, the treasury would be empty, and your cat would be planning a coup. We've been lied to. We've been told that motivation is the key, that you need to feel like a lion to act like one. That's a lie sold to you by people who want you to keep buying their Get Motivated stickers. Today, we're talking about the only thing that actually builds empires: discipline. It isn't a personality trait. It is a military occupation of your own laziness. Your brain is a masterpiece of evolution, but it's also a lazy jerk. Deep down, there's a part of you I call the inner peasant. The inner peasant loves comfort. He loves sugar, low-effort entertainment, and avoiding anything that feels like work. He is the one whispering, "It's okay, we'll start the diet on Monday," or "Just one more episode, we deserve it." Think about it. You're at work, you have a deadline, and suddenly you find yourself researching the historical accuracy of Pirates of the Caribbean for 3 hours. That's not distraction. That's the inner peasant staging a rebellion against your productivity. We call this hyperbolic discounting. Our brains are wired to choose a small reward now over a massive reward later. Discipline is the ability to walk into your own brain and tell that inner peasant to sit down and shut up. Machiavelli said it best. He who is the cause of another becoming powerful is the ruin of himself. If you make your impulses powerful, you ruin your future. Let's talk about your flaky friend, motivation. Motivation is great for the first 3 days of the year. He shows up with a protein shake and a "let's go" attitude. But the second things get hard, the second the weather turns cold or the work gets boring, motivation stops answering his phone, he's ghosted you. Discipline is the loyal soldier. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're not in the mood. Discipline shows up in the rain, does the work, and goes home without needing a pat on the back. The Machiavellian strategy. A prince does not rely on the goodwill of his subjects. He relies on his own laws. You don't go to the gym because you're inspired. You go because it is the law of your kingdom. Imagine if a surgeon operated only when they felt motivated. "Sorry, I'm just not feeling the vibe today. We'll do the heart transplant on Thursday when my playlist drops." You'd be horrified. Yet, that's exactly how you treat your own dreams. So, how do we actually build this? You don't become disciplined by shouting at yourself in the mirror. You do it through strategic occupation. If you're trying to stop eating junk, why is there a bag of chips on your counter? You're inviting a spy into the castle. Change your environment so that the right choice is the easiest choice. The law of small victories. Don't try to conquer the world in a day. Start with the rule of 5 minutes. Tell yourself, "I will do this task for 5 minutes. If I want to quit after that, I can." Most of the time, the hardest part of the war is just showing up on the battlefield. The cost of surrender. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose a piece of your sovereignty. You stop trusting yourself. And once you stop trusting yourself, you're no longer a leader. You're just a spectator in your own life. Discipline isn't about being a robot. It's about being free. The man who can't say no to a donut isn't free. He's a slave to sugar. The man who can say no is the only one who actually has a choice. The world is designed to keep you distracted, soft, and easy to manage. It wants you to stay a subject, but you have the capacity to be a sovereign. Discipline is the price of admission to a life that actually matters. It is heavy, it is boring, and it is often lonely. But the view from the top, the view of a life built on your own terms, that is something no amount of comfort can buy. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time was 10 minutes ago when you almost clicked away from this video. Success isn't a secret. It's a series of non-negotiable actions. You've listened to the strategy. Now, go execute the campaign. The Inner Peasant wants you to wait until tomorrow. Don't listen to him. Start now. This has been Everyday Insights. If you're ready to take the throne, prove it. Like this video to show you're committed. Comment below with the one thing you're going to be disciplined about today. I want to see your laws. And if you want the strategic edge to master your life, hit that subscribe button. Go forth, stay disciplined, and rule your world.